Today we're gonna talk about how to get them sniper entries in this Forex market, how to get this money. All right, let's get it.
The Wealthy Empire Network.
Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your favorite cousin, Jeremy Cash. I'm the cousin that be at the barbecue. You feel me? Hey, what's up? Hey, so we back. I'm excited because I'm about to show you how to get these sniper entries. Kind of like this one I caught on Instagram the other day. He asked me, did I get in on Bitcoin? What you mean? Did I get in? What? You should have already known. You should have already known, man. Look at this, bro. I can't make this up, man. I can't make it up. Easy money. Easy money. You know, I shared that one on the gram. But look, I'm gonna show you exactly how to get these type of entries. I don't win every single time, guys, but for the most part, I win way more than I lose, and that's what it's all about. I'm just here to help you provide for your family, get this extra money so we can go kick it. You know what I mean? That's what life is all about. Let's kick it, have a good time. You know what I'm talking about? So look, before I get started, watch out for the fake Instagram pages on Instagram. It's a whole bunch of people pretending to be me, using my name, scamming people. So just, if you follow me, know somebody random and weirdo is gonna hit you up in your inbox pretending to be me. Just laugh at them and keep it moving. All right. But other than that, y'all, we're gonna hop straight to this video. Let's go. Yo, family. So man, let's get right into it. We're gonna talk about how to get better entries, sniper entries, so y'all can stop blowing them accounts to smithereens. Boy, accounts be getting ate up. You hear me? Well, guess what? We're gonna fix that today. How you know when to get in, how you know when not to, when to get in, when not to. You know what I'm saying? All right, look. So first and foremost, always come to your higher time frames first, my people. Come to your higher time frames first. Set up your support, resistance, trend line, however you want to do it. You gotta set it up, and you gotta be patient. All right, with any strategy that you're doing. All right. So when I first come to the daily, depending on if I'm trading price action, don't really matter. But look, let's say I grab a horizontal line. I could, it's multiple ways you could do it, but let's just say we do it like this. Let's just say we come to where price is currently right now, which is here. We just throw a line under, okay? Let's say we just come to like the last, couple days. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 5 days, where the market been at, we do that. All right, we go to the H4, it gets a little bigger. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to go to the lower time frames to look for entries, right? All right, so if I back out, okay, if I back out, what can I see? I can already see the market bounced here, came, tried to bounce, went up, came, actually bounced. This would have been a perfect entry. Why? Because it bounced off of this zone. That's simple, y'all. That's it. Like, I can even draw one right here because it's a heavy consolidation as they all touching the same spot. So now we know we got a perfect zone. This is on the H4. Now this requires patience. You know, like I said, those switch candles every 4 hours. But you know what I'm saying? Let me just throw the timer up there on the side so y'all can see. All right. That's how much time you got left. Right. All right. So whenever the market bounces here, we're looking to buy. Okay. So you can always come down to the H1 as well. Look at that. Bounced off directly, went straight up. Ain't that crazy? Look at that. Boop. All right. So now what are we expecting the market to do? Well, first we want to look at the trend. Is it uptrend or downtrend? From right now, it's looking like an uptrend on the H1, right? So we looking to buy. All right, we're looking for the market to come up here, maybe make us little zigzags on up here until it breaks out or tries to break out. But until it does, we're looking to buy. All right, so if I got it on a buy, I'm looking to hold long term. I'm confident in it. And where would I place my stop loss? I would place my stop loss right in here. All right, I would place it under the trend line, and I'll tell you why as soon as I'm able to edit this right here. Let's just change this to red for the stop loss. Boom. All right, so let's say this was, I placed the buy, right? It already showed me a bounce. We going up. I'm looking for my buy right there. Boom, and I'm holding. All right, now if the market decides to come back down here, it's gonna attempt to bounce again if it starts to break through here. Right, because sometimes it may come down to this zone right here. So it may break through this one, this line here. It may come down to meet up with these, right? Because all the market does, it just comes down, goes up, and then it matches whatever's going on to the left, right? For the most part. All right, rare occasions, you know, where it just goes up forever and never comes and matches on the other side. So, but let's say it comes and breaks through, bounce, 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 drops down here, meets up with this right here, and then shoots up. So your stop loss needs to be way below your trend line. At least, let's see how many pips this is. Now, I'm gonna tell you something after this. So this is like 70 pip stop loss, crazy. Now you gotta be extra confident in there, which is cool because you'll protect yourself. If you set your stop loss too close, then it'll hit it and then go straight back up. You don't want that. All right. So, but when you do it, like if you're doing long-term trading, you will definitely need to use a lower lot size. I'm talking about like, depending on your account size, right? Anywhere between, I would say 5 cents and below if you're looking to hold forever. But like I said, that depends on your account size. Now, if you have a bigger account size, you can do whatever you want. But just for people most people don't start off with bigger accounts. So I'm just letting you know that. But yeah, that's really all you got to do, y'all. And then this could be your take profit if you want it to be, right? So you buying, it hits up here. This could be a take profit right here. All right, because this is where we're looking for the market to go anyway. So we'll change that to green. All right, stop loss down here, take profit up here. We already got the bounce we needed. Bounced straight off the trend line and bounced off the zone. I mean, we buying, we holding. All right, the only time we get out is it. I mean, we don't get out because we got our stop loss. So if your stop loss is down here below your trend line and below your zone, then you good. As long as the market doesn't come below this, then you set. But if the market decides to come below that, then you just lost a little bread, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Because if your lot size wasn't super huge, then you didn't lose as much. But if you went crazy, then you probably got cooked. You feel me? And you don't want to do that. All right. So this is just really this is the easiest way to get better entries. Like it's the easiest way. Now let's break down the NBA strategy and how to get better entries with that as well. Same exact way, y'all. Same exact way. All right, so I'm just gonna go to a different pair. Let's go to, I'm already doing these. Let's go. This AUD. It looking like the same thing. All right. See this, I missed the perfect entry on here because I already had the zone set up, waiting for it to hit here, but I didn't catch it. All right, came back out, retested, headed back up, which is fine. But at the end of the day, it's still low-key a downtrend, so I wouldn't be looking to hold that too long. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. So now I know where the market is headed to. It's headed right here. Boop. And we're looking to sell here, but I could at least caught this buy. Right? Sell here, bounce until it comes out and goes up or whatever. But that's that simple. But look, as far as the NBA strategy goes, let's mess around here. All right, so let's come down. Let's say, let's use, this is a good one right here, for example. All right, let's use this little consolidation zone right here. All right, so this is on the N15. So let me go to the daily first and let me do the same thing. All right, I get an alert. All right, bet. I'm gonna set up my parameters. I'm gonna set up my zones. Like you could do it either way. Like if you want to put a horizontal line below the red, above the green, or if you just want to go below the whole thing, it really just depends on how you want to do it. Right? As long as you go back about 5, 6, 7, 8 days, you know, in this zone, this is where the market is currently right here. All right, this is what we're looking at. So if I go to the H4, now I can see we bouncing. Potentially could be heading down here in the future until it breaks out of this zone here. All right, so now we're on the H1. Okay, but let's say we got it on the N15. All right, so boom, now I'm looking at this. So based off of this, I know where another zone is. I know where to get sniper entries. But let's say you got the alerts going off, right? Let's say right here it's right here. So this is where the alert went off right here. The alert went off. Okay, so we right here, boom. And you caught, because this is the alert. Lines directly up with where the RSI is. And let's say you caught, was at 14 pips. right? Then you got out. Why did you get out? Now, why would you have gotten out? Because it's a downtrend, right? It's not an uptrend, okay? See, from here, if I'm zoomed in, looks like an uptrend. It's not. Zoom out, downtrend. What did I tell y'all? If you are doing the NBA strategy and it's telling you to buy, but it's a downtrend, you know you're not holding that long. That's that simple, right? So all you want to do is catch your little bit of pips, hop out. Or since you know it's gonna drop eventually, this is just a pullback. You could just wait on the pullback, right? And hop in on the sell and catch the drop. So you could do it either way. Either way, it's still NBA. Either way, you can catch the little bit off of the alert on the buy. If you a quick scout, if you know it's gonna drop after that, since it's a downtrend, you can wait for the pullback, hop in at the top on the sell. All right. But this is how you get sniper entries on either end, right? Because I told you, anytime there is a downtrend or uptrend, there will be pullbacks. The pullback on the NBA usually happens whenever the market is on either a downtrend or uptrend. The pullback is going to be the alert, right? Sometimes the alert happens when it's going with the trend. Sometimes the alert happens when it's going against the trend. So it's completely up to you. But let's say, boom, you caught this right at the 25. We got this rejection straight up 14 pips. Okay. Let's say you only caught 8 of them. You hopped out, right? The market dropped. Okay. Start dropping, broke below a zone. So now you can hop in on the sell if you want to, right? The alerts are still going off. Why? Because this is still under the 16 and the 25. The alerts are still going off telling you to buy, because you know the market is going to eventually go up again. But you know how the market works because you set up your zones, you set up your parameters, and you know exactly what's about to happen, right? We already got the 14 pips. Now the market's dropping. You could have got out here, caught the sell on the way down because you already know how the market is moving, right? Then the market bouncing around in here. This is what I was telling you, while the market is still bouncing around, let's say you do 0.01 here, 0.05, 0.030, right? Or 0.30 right here, right? You catch this and you caught all the rest of the ones that you was losing on because you play small lot sizes. Now you up 30 pips. Okay. It's a downtrend. So we know we're not holding long, but if you hold long enough to catch that 30, you at least know where it's coming back to because you set up a zone. So now whenever you set up your zone, you know where the market's coming because it got to come back and test it. It always come back and retest, came down, came back, test again, and broke through it. So doing any strategy, whenever you're trying to get better entries, it's just about being patient because like I said, the market does the same thing every single day. I could set up all these different zones. Look at all these different zones. Anytime the market pulls back and goes the opposite direction, that's a different zone. That's another zone. Even these right here. Another zone, right? This is your playground, y'all. You just waiting on the bounce. You just waiting on the drop. Okay, the market shoots down, bounce off, right? And if y'all already got arrow, then y'all good. But if you don't got arrow, you don't want to purchase it, you could just do it like this. Either way, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at the chart a little longer, but that's fine. Like this right here just develops patience in the market. That's it. Only thing you waiting on, you set these zones up, you set up your trend line, and you just waiting on the bounces. That's it, right? Bounce, retest, or break a structure, and you good. See, look at this. This is just beautiful. Like you could just leave this up, and the moment the market comes back to test any of these zones, then you'll know exactly when to get in. All right. So for instance, like I said, the market comes up here, right? You already set the zone. Let's say it broke out of here, came down. You patient. Right? You set up a trend line. All right. Market starts to bounce. Boom. You can hop in, catch it. You know where it's coming back to. Why? Because it has to. You know what I'm saying? Got to come back and retest. Came back and retest. We could sell here. Right? Same thing. Sell all the way till it get back here. Buy here. It's just bouncing back and forth, back and forth. The only thing that's messing you up is patience. You gotta be patient. You gotta let the market do its thing. You gotta let it come. The trades gotta come to you. You don't gotta run to the trades. And like I said, with the NBA alert system, you good. Like it'll let you know exactly when to get in, where to get in. So you don't even gotta worry about it. You just look at it and say, okay, let me set up my zones so I can see exactly where the market is headed. I know how long to hold it, how long not to, right? Look at this. Look at this one though, right here. So at 75, like right in here, let me say like right 75. Yeah, right in here, it was telling me to sell right here. This right here was telling me to sell right in here. The market didn't do anything right here. It didn't drop yet. So what did I tell y'all at the beginning, right? If the market's going off on the 75 alert and it's telling you to sell, you sell small. You sell right here, let's say at 2 cents. Market keeps going up. We sell again, 5 cents, right? Market starts to give you that drop. You caught that little bit of bread, right? But it's still hovering in this area. It hasn't crossed all the way through yet. So guess what? You caught that little bread, you got out. Market starts shooting up again. Alerts are still going off. We hop in again. 5 cents, 10 cents. At the 10 cent, you caught this. You caught all of this down here. And that probably would have been it for you. You know what I'm saying? This right here was 23 pips. So you caught multiple trades, right? You caught this one, and this one in that same time frame. On small lot sizes, that's still, like if you use 0.10, like I said, that's still equivalent to $1. So you caught like a good, you maybe $10, $15, right? Which is cool. That's perfect. You catch that, you caught that, you might be up like 30 bucks. Cool. But like I said, you got multiple alerts going off and it's still going to be going off right here. So the market's shooting up again. You 5 cent, 20 cent, 30 cent. Caught that drop all the way past to where you was losing that. Now you getting all that money. You caught another what? This is how you get sniper entries. Every time. That's 31. And then if you held it even longer, you going up another 45 pips off the alert. You see that? Easy drop. Another 45 pips. So you caught all this whole circle right here. You caught that whole thing because alerts are just going off. And that's like, this is how you just kill the market every time. And let's say you're not confident. Just set up a pending order. All right. You don't got to do market execution. You don't got to hop right in. Just set up a pending order. And a pending order, for those of you who don't know, is just when the market, it'll place you a certain area where the market is supposed to hit, and then it'll open your trade. So for instance, I'll use this line, for example. All right, let me use this. I'm just going to change this to a random color, like let's say this. Boom. All right. So let's say this is a pending order. You could set one, right? All you have to do is go to trading right here. You could do a buy stop, a sell stop. A buy stop is when you think the market is going to go up. Sell stop is when it's going down. I'll explain sell limit later. But I would do, let's say you want to do a sell stop right here. So the market wouldn't hit you in the trade until the market, it wouldn't throw you in the trade until the market, the candles come down and cross this area. As soon as it crosses this area, it's going to enter you in the trade. If it drops, you made money and you didn't have to do a market execution. So you're not in the trade, but it does place you a trade right here that's not executed yet, right? Until the candles come down and touch this area. Then it'll open your trade and you'll catch the drop. So you could do it like that, but that'll be the best way if you're nervous and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. But all I gotta tell y'all is just stop panicking in the market. Like, the market is not your friend at all. And so you gotta know how to finesse these markets, and you can't panic, right? They know you new traders, they know y'all gonna panic, and they know y'all gonna be impatient and trying to hurry up and get rich. And that's what's gonna be the problem. So the best thing for you to do is just be patient. Set up all these zones, right? You can create them, make them different colors to where you can see it, but all you doing is waiting on break of structure, break out of support and resistance, a retest, right? Market always comes up, comes back, retest. That's where you're looking to get in on a buy, right? Right, comes up here, test another zone, you're looking to sell. That's it, right? Set up your trend line, comes down, bounces off the trend line, you're looking to buy here, right? Comes up here, test this right here, you're looking to sell. That's it. That's really it. But you got to be patient enough to be able to do that. All right, guys. So this is how you can get sniper entries anytime on any different time frame. US 30, everything. You can do it the exact same way. Ooh, look at this one right here, though. This right here is killer. On US 30, Okay. The market bound on the NBA strategy, the market bounced directly off the 25. Shot up. Ooh, you'd have been in the money. Let's see if this was an uptrend. Exactly, it was an uptrend. This is what I was talking about, guys. So peep this. On the uptrend, if you get a buy alert on an uptrend, you can hold it. Look how long you was able to hold that. I mean, I'm not gonna say how many pips it is because you know that pip count different. Go off points, but yo, I'm gonna just say that's 2,426 pips. Sheesh. You know what I'm saying? Can we calculate that up? But yeah, so if right off the 25, it would have gave you the alert. It shot up that many pips, right? But you held it because why? It's an uptrend. The market was already going up. So we know we can hold those. We can hold those. Look at that. Bounce right off the trend line as well. Perfect setup to hold. Right? But now had that been giving me the buy on the downtrend, I wouldn't have did it. I mean, I would have just caught a little bit of it. But now I know I can hold, we can keep going. We can keep going this way. But that's how you do it. That's how you catch sniper entries every time. Just set up these zones because you will know exactly where the market is going and where it's headed to. Because look, had I not set up the trend line, you wouldn't even know. But since I set it up, now you can see perfect where the market bounced off at. Oh, okay, bounced up the trend line. Perfect. Right? If it comes down, we're going to look for another buy here to go back up. But at this time, see, then look, you got this alert right here. Alert at the 75 down here. It gave you this drop, but it's an uptrend, so we're not looking to hold long. Alerts were probably still going off right here. Gave you another drop. You would have caught that, but US 30 is lit because you get a lot of pips out of those moves. So that's 545 pips right there, or points, however you want to call it. And then it still was at the 75 here, and it gave you this drop before it went back up. And that's another 1,300. And that's how you eat these markets alive. Easy, right? But you got to be patient. Don't go too big too early, especially on US 30, because you will get cooked to shreds. You hear me? You're done for. You ain't gonna want to trade no more. But all you gotta do, be patient. Set up your zones. Let the market come straight to the zone. Look for that sniper entry, right? Let's say the market was just right here. I already got the trend line set up based off this bounce. The market was right here, and none of this right here existed. I would look. Okay, I'm waiting. Now, if this was already here and I could see this, then I'm looking to sell here anyway because it's already bouncing off. It's rejecting off resistance. Sell, right? And I'm looking for it to come down here and touch this trend line. The moment it touches this trend line, we buying. Because now I know it's looking for it to bounce. Now, the only time I'm getting out is if it comes down, retest, and start going this way. Then it's ugly. Then I got to get out. But until then, shoot, we hold it and we can do that thing. But that's how you eat in these markets. That's how you catch sniper entries every single time, P. So go use that and make this money. I'm out of here. Peace.